This is a landrover TDI pump from a 300 that I've modified to fit the Transit mk6 2.4 duratorq. I've changed the cam plate inside the pump, so there's data online, a parts list from the mechanical pump that Bosch made to actually fit this engine, so you can look up that parts list and find out the difference between the Land Rover one and what it should be. The main one is the cam plate, so I've only changed the cam plate, and I also made this jig for the front of the pump so that I can modify the pump nose for the correct bolt pattern for the transit timing cover. So the bolt holes are 45mm radius on the transit and a 49mm radius on the Land Rover. So these nuts are fitted into a 14mm hole, which is through this hole in the front of the pump. So when this plate is bolted on, I can drill through there and open out the hole in the pump to take those nuts. Also on this jig there are two holes up here, and they're 25 degrees apart on the rotation of the pump, or 50 degrees on the crankshaft, and the lock on the transit is at 50 degrees before top dead center. So when the pump is rotated to this hole, the static timing for the Land Rover lines up with a DTI in the back of the pump, and then can rotate it back to this hole, and then the 6 timing pin fits, which I also had to modify on this pump. The Land Rover pump has a 3/8 hole, or 9.5mm for the locking pin, and the Transit has 6mm, so I just made a reducing bush for that, slightly oversized and pressed it in, and then reamed it out for a 6mm pin in the front of the pump. And this mounting collar here for the vernier pulley is the Transit one.